start recording. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Elliot will not be with us, but Duck is going to be controlling their person.
I don't know why he does this to me.
And then, Duck, you should be receiving your package at the end of the day tomorrow.
Ooh.
Ding.
What?
Fireflies.
Yep. Let me check its thing. Do. Yeah, arriving tomorrow by 10 p.m. Anyway.
That's so late.
I don't know.
You guys get mail at 10 p.m.?
Yeah, especially if it's a specific thing, but that's okay. I was hoping it would get to you by today. I was wrong. All right, darlings.
Sus.
Yeah, always.
It's not my password.
Sus. So, can anyone see the little firefly bits that are on the map?
Fireflies.
No.
Roll20 was not letting me log in for some reason. Let me in!
It looks so pretty. Oh well, I tried. I mean, you guys will see it on the thing, but it's super cool. There's I have little floating fireflies here and there. I have little globules that are pulsating. I have a whole bunch of it looks really fucking magical, god damn it. No one can see it. I'm so sad.
Orbs and the fireflies.
You can? You can see orbs and fireflies?
I do.
Oh!
Yeah.
You can see the orbs and the fireflies. Someone
Yes,
can
I
see
can.
my work. I'm so excited. I was so concerned. I wanted at least someone to witness my beauty.
Witness it.
I worked so hard on it. All
Give me
right.
my rights, Discord.
It was going. Nah.
Oh.
My internet has just said no to me today. It's just you
Oh,
don't
no.
get to play. Probably because I pinned the apps in the wrong way.
Is my cat? No, my cat is looking outside.
Well, Discord was having issues in general today, so
True.
it's not just you.
Discord bad.
Discord was being
Discord went poopy. But yes, if you can
I guess you get to see me today.
me, I am dressed as Alana today. Hello. In my beautiful little wig.
Next, you get to do Garen.
I mean, don't tempt me. I do have a brown wig that is short.
The day I do
Do it.
Somnia, you should do Garen.
Do I have it? Oh no, it's in storage. I have my blonde one though, but he's not blonde. I can pretend it's brunette.
Put a filter on it.
Put
Fine.
my little stubble on. All right. So, you guys are here in Polix's tower. You guys have just woken up Castor, utilizing the little vial of basically murder shear. And we are gonna, Kai's not back yet, so we're gonna wait for Kai to get up in here. But you guys got to hear Garen give you guys a little bit of knowledge. Drop that microphone. And, you guys are in this huge ass looking, you guys are in this huge looking garden with a giant tree, which Castor is currently under. To get an idea of how big this tree is, it's covering almost half of the map. But of course I don't want it to cover half the map. So I just put a stump.
Somnia's a little bitter, not gonna lie.
I'm sure she is. She
Well,
went, excuse me?
You know what? She's actually not bitter. She's more confused.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand.
Emma.
You just gotta understand, right?
No.
Charm.
So
You
it's
know
going
what?
to take you a little bit longer to receive yours. I won't be receiving it until Monday, so then I can't ship it out to you until probably Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, that's fine. I'm used to waiting
a month and a half for stuff.
Oh no, you're fine. You're like, fuck. It should
I know,
be
it's so
quicker
stupid.
because I'm right next door to you.
I know, it's so stupid. Like, Canada is literally right next to the US, and yet their shipping takes so much longer. It's ridiculous.
Well, like, I went and looked at, like, Canadian Amazon. You don't have access to so much shit that we have access to.
I know, I'm so... Yeah,
You're like,
It's
ah!
yeah, it's ass, but, you know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It is what it is, yes. Is Kai back? Kai is
I
back!
am indeed.
Darling, sweetheart! Welcome
The
back!
whole screen went black, and then everything started trying to load back up again, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna restart you. I'm not in the mood to deal with this.
Oh no. Duck, make sure to have
loading?
comments sheet up so you can roll for them when need be.
Okay.
Yeah, just to have that on hand for yourself. So, you guys are here in the tower. You guys have just woken up Caster. Caster's giving you a little bit of information. Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do? You guys can take a look around. You guys can ask Caster some shit, because he seems to be just trying to figure shit out. His hair is all over the place, by the way. Like, think Rapunzel-esque kind of hair, but, like, massive. And, like, super long. It's, like, kind of in the trees, too. So, he's just kind of running around. Not really running around. He's just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck? There's people all around me. So, what would you
None of
guys...
who he recognizes.
Nope, no idea. Looking around, confused as
Oh
fuck.
my good gods, Wi-Fi.
Your hair is very tangled in the branches. Do you need somebody to cut it?
Yes, do you have, like, a sword or a dagger?
Oh, yes. I have knives.
You see him?
Said that ever.
Super cute. He just kind of like nods and like kind of puts out his hand for one. You gonna just hand him one of your knives or daggers?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna take it, and you see him like adjusting his hair, like he's taking time to figure out where he's gonna cut it. Okay. So in one swift movement, he kind of gets his hair low, kind of around like the back of his like ankles, like super fucking low, and like measures it and then cuts it. So when he cuts it, it gets to probably about midway on his calf leg. So still super long, but seems that's how he wants it. All right.
Sorry, I'm having issues with D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Same.
It won't load.
Is it not?
Right.
It's just not loading.
Mine's just a white screen currently.
I even moved my Wi-Fi to like data, and it's not doing anything.
My I have
Today
Rise
is just
character sheet
technical
because
issue
I
day.
have the D&D Beyond player app, and it has it there. But I'm trying to get on the comments thing, and it's just not letting me.
Let me see.
Oh
if
yeah,
I can get on there.
my Somnia one is out too.
Is everything just going out right now? What the heck?
Apparently.
We
Well-
don't get to enjoy ourselves.
Well, good thing I got Garen's and Alana's up. Shit. Let me see if I can get comment.
But see, that's the weird thing. I had Somnia up, and now it's not working.
It's
Yeah,
working. It's
same.
working for me. So, I got comments
working
up,
for
so
me
you can
too.
just ask me, and I'll look it up.
That's
Okay.
working for me too. I don't know what's going
I
on.
got it. I got it.
D&D
Yeah,
Beyond
mine
said
doesn't wanna
fuck these
work.
three in particular.
Apparently. my
I
God.
don't like your characters.
Oh God.
But
It
there's
went.
no
I
nine.
like them.
It just went.
Racist.
I'm fine.
What is with
But the-
technology today?
Here
It's
you go.
420.
Let's check Twitter. Let's see what Twitter says.
Kai, you said
Yeah,
you
it
need
is
yours,
4:20.
yeah?
My app doesn't even want to work.
Yes, please.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick snapshot. Snapshot.
God bless you,
Yes,
Chelsea.
yeah.
God bless us, everyone.
Nope,
I thought you
Their
were
Twitter
saying that
says-
because it's
their-
almost sounded
wait.
like you sneezed.
their Twitters say our services are currently experiencing some unexpected downtime that may impact the mobile apps. The team is working hard on this. And then somebody said that their computer is not working either. They said the team is looking into the issue and working on implementing a fix. Thank you for your patience.
Well,
What the fuck is happening
Give me my
today?
character sheet.
Stop taking away my D&D time, you fuck.
Right?
I mean, we can technically download our character sheets as PDFs.
Oh,
Are we
I
going
got a
to?
loading screen.
No.
Somnia's up. I got mine.
Woo. Okay.
I got mine.
mine
I'm
is
just gonna-
just
I'm
loading
loading
screen.
yours right now,
won't
Kark.
even
Here.
move for me.
I'm loading yours. I'm loading yours right now.
Guess it's just gonna be a heavy roleplay day, guys, because we
Woo!
don't have our
Oh.
character sheets, so just gotta
Fuck a
chat.
character sheet. We're just gonna sit up here and we're gonna play patty cake with Caster for 4
Right.
hours.
Just gonna sit and have a chat in character. Somebody grab some tea, it's fine. We'll all sit in a circle, have a tea party.
This is where we bond. This is the perfect
Character
moment.
slowly trying to befriend Caster so that they'd make a potion for them.
I mean, that's a good
Not wrong.
good tactic.
Kill.
All right. Here you go, Kai.
Thank you.
And if you look at something, which I'm going to put in the thing,
I'm looking.
you will notice something
Great.
added.
Wow, technology really just doesn't want to work today.
This is a common thing where you originally came from, so everyone from that location would know that. Okay?
Awesome.
Okay.
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 Wonderful.
All right. All right. Let's go. So what would you guys like to do? Casters getting their hair kind of all put together.
Me?
You see them slowly putting it into like a half bun, kind of like how you guys saw his brothers kind of done. So it has like that bun and it has like half up, half down.
If you don't mind my asking, now that you're awake, what
Horrible.
do you plan on doing?
Basically to find out what happened. I need to find out what happened to everything. I'm sorry. What you said it was year something? What was it?
The year. It's like so many pages back. It's 3,459.
You see him like counting on his fingers a little bit, and he's like, "All right, great, wonderful, absolutely fucking fantastic." You see him like
me.
he's just like you see him like almost basically like counting on his fingers, and he's like, I'm almost 700 years old.
Oh.
Rye's gonna point at Garrett and go like, he's also old. He's like 579 years old, so not the only old bitch here.
Well,
You see-
no, he'd be older than that because he was around when Caster was put into the tower.
He worked. Caster was already alive, and so was Garen. They
So was
worked
Garen.
together. I don't know. Garen's old.
Aaron was old enough to be part of like the royal guard, so I have a feeling he's a lot older than what we think he is.
I have his actual age written down.
Do you?
Yeah,
Nice.
that wasn't just random numbers I spelled off. That was actual age.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah. Kai, roll an intelligence. for me.
Oh. Oh no.
Atlas, what do you want?
Intelligence. What is my intelligence? 19.
You would know that elves, which from the judging by what he looks like, they by themselves can live up to almost like 750 years old. So when he was probably put down probably for like a deep slumber, probably put down at like 150, maybe 200.
Kitty cat, go away.
Has he aged since, or like, does he look any older, or
Just
is
the
he
hair.
still?
Roll a investigation or perception.
Ooh, perception will be 24.
Judging from the portrait that you guys had seen, and judging from now and what you know as an elf kind, you would know that if they were put down magically, they may have halted their aging. But they sure can live long in general. So either he's at the end of his lifespan, or his lifespan has been extended further. Karkir, please roll Arcana.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. You would know, based on the extensive research you've tried to figure out on this kind of curse, kind of potion spell that has been happening, and what's been happening to your wife, is that this kind of magic halts everything and basically preserves you as whole until you are woken.
Except for hair, apparently.
Okay. Also, Chelsea, I can see the moving parts on it now, but every time they move, like, part of the screen goes black.
Why? Okay, that's depressing.
That may just be my laptop. It's probably not, like, you or anything, it's just mine.
Okay, that just makes me sad because it's really pretty.
It's very pretty, even with the massive black spaces.
Yeah. So you kind of understand that magic's a little bit weird. It can do different things. It can do multiple things. This is your guys' Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, I knew it! I was gonna say!
Oh.
Under a tree.
Woo.
So, what else would you like to do? You see that Castor looks like he's just trying to get his bearings. Food might be a good idea. Maybe someone go downstairs and make him tea at the other place. It might take a moment for him to get back up and going. Otherwise, you guys can all kind of start walking around. Maybe go through some of the books that they have downstairs. You guys can see what's kind of on the garden area. You guys can go down further, see if everything's back to normal, or see if anything's changed. But you guys are ready to go.
Karakir's gonna make Castor some, like, tea and, like, some very light food.
Okay.
Since he's been asleep for so long.
So when you go down to, like, the little living area that's down there, you kind of open what looks to be like a cold chest. And it's still cold. It's basically like a refrigerator, but, like, totally dumbed down. There seems to be, like, some fresh fruits. There's, like, other things that, like, once you pull it past the cold chest, you can tell that it starts de-thawing and everything, but as you put your hand in, you can tell, like, there's a magical force going into here. So they put the food in here, put this magic thing up to preserve the food for as long as needed. So there's, like, kind of like an ice chest that's just filled with, like, fruits and veggies and some broths and things.
I will take out one of the broths and
Mhm.
just like warm it up.
Warm it up. Okay. So you're gonna like kind of do like a little bit of like bread and soup, tea
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Just
Okay.
something light because,
Yeah,
he's been
yeah,
asleep
yeah.
for so fucking long.
Yeah. All right. Is anyone else wanting to do anything in the garden area?
I want to look around, like, on that little island thing near Alana.
Okay.
What's she
Roll
doing over there?
investigation. Or are you just gonna walk over at her and be like, "What are you looking at?"
I'm just gonna walk over to her and be like, "What are you looking at?"
I'm not quite sure. There's a pedestal over there. She kind of motions to the middle where there's this small looking pedestal. It almost looks like a bird bath in a sense. But there is this strange orb that kind of extracts from itself and reattaches itself in the middle, and it keeps like going back and forth, and it does this like in 4 different globules that are kind of going around this thing. And inside is almost like a liquid-esque kind of looking water, but it's a little bit thicker and it has some strange like texture to it. It's very strange looking at it. There almost seems to be like little strands of something swimming throughout it. I'm
Can I
not.
go up and like investigate it?
Yeah, you're roll Arcana.
Um, 15.
Okay. You're not quite sure what this is. This is very, very old.
Funky.
But it kind of almost gives you like a weary feeling looking at it, like you have to know how to use it in order to utilize it. So if you try something bad might happen, but you're not quite sure.
I'm dumb, but I'm not gonna touch magic stuff that I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see me, so you don't know the sarcasm face.
Oh, I caught it. Fine.
But you also see kind of surrounding this entire little area, there's some little crystals that are kind of what you can tell, like they're used as like lamps for like lights, that kind of lamp light type of thing.
Cute.
So all the crystals that are all over this map are actual like lights that will start like glowing once it starts getting darker outside. But yeah, Rye, you see like fish in the water and everything.
What kind of fish?
Koi fish.
Beautiful.
Very pretty. There's little lily pads. Alana's just kind of staring at it, but she hasn't crossed the knotted bridge yet that you kind of went over already. She's just kind of staring at it, trying to figure out what it is. Anything else that anyone else wants to kind of dinker around with? Anyone wants to go back down to the 4th level, or you want to stay on the 5th level?
I'll go look at the books again wherever they are.
All right. You don't even have to do anything for the books. I don't think so. I already sent you that link, right?
Oh, is that the only one I needed?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
You guys, if you guys have not realized, have now more fables in your fables books. So,
Oh, yeah, I saw.
Due to what Elle and a few other of you guys have kind of rummaged around, you guys have found more older fables that you have now added into your attire. So the ones that have been added to your guys' new book is Durin's Gift, The Zond Maiden, A Tale of Snow, Children of Black and White Roses, and The Prince and the Raven.
Ah. Jesus, Discord, come on.
I am going to give a forewarning on the Zond Maiden. There are references to abuse and rape.
Appreciate the warning.
Yes. I also have it on the title screen, so you guys can see that once there's that trigger warning, just so you guys are aware. It's very brief, but it is there. So you guys can, some of you guys can take time to read if you'd like. Those of you who have already read it, you guys can investigate more. Maybe speak
I'll
to-
investigate.
Investigation. What are you investigating?
What do I want to investigate?
I can show you the other location if you would like. If you want to take a
yes,
gander at that. Okay. Ah, look at that rug. I need to get rid of that rug. That rug isn't there anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with the rug.
The rug's dead. The rug's gone.
Yes,
The rug of
homicidal rug.
smothering. Let's see, I already
Somnia,
linked up with the
As Elle
teleportation
is like
portal.
going down the stairs, Somnia, don't touch the rug.
Did we look at all the chests in this room?
Kind of, yeah. Oh, Kark here. I need to tell you what your new little thing that you got from the wardrobe was.
Yeah.
So you now have the Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Oh, that sounds so
Oh
cool.
my god.
You have a lot of water stuff, I've come to realize.
Yeah. So it's like
I
all
do
like
have a lot of
ocean
water
themed.
stuff.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But the
Which is
cloak
funny,
of
considering.
the cloak of the manta ray, while wearing this cloak and the hood is up, you can breathe underwater. You have the swimming speed of 60 feet. And then and to pull the hood up or down requires an action, so. And it's cool because it looks like an actual manta ray.
Yes.
Oh my god. Karakir is a speed demon on land and water.
Yeah.
Don't think we're
Kark
missing
is
the
a
sky.
Olympic athlete.
It's just.
Chelsea, if Chelsea is nice, maybe I'll get some wings.
Maybe. Who knows? Oh. Or maybe you're
You
the
could just have Garen throw you. Like, I feel like that would work out pretty well. Just like launch the monk.
Just into the air. All right.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right. Anything else that anyone wants to do? Or are you guys just kind of waiting around? You bring up the tea to him, and he gratefully takes it. He's going to eat real quick, and he's just kind of looking at all you and goes, as he's eating, he's like, and what's all your names? Nom 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 nom.
Well, I'm Karakir.
I'm
This is
Iola.
Thana. Oh, not Thana.
Well, revat.
Retract that statement.
Iola.
Iola.
Okay. Iola.
This is Somnia and her bodyguard Garen.
Mhm.
We secretly think they're married.
They are.
This is Elle and Comet and also Alana.
Alana just kind of goes, hi. Kind of nods.
Just waving from the bridge.
Oh yeah, she's like, hi. He just kind of looks you all over and nods. I'm gonna have to ask this. Who won the war? Do you know at all?
Do we know?
You guys can roll a history,
Why
but
are
the
you knocking
person
my
who
stuff over?
read that stuff would be Somnia. Or unless Garen wants to actually say something. Does he? No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
Garen.
Garen,
lived
want to
through
say
it.
something?
Oh, see?
Nope, he does not. He's keeping mum.
God,
Okay, let me
Garen, you're
roll a
such a
history.
square.
I got a 9, so I don't think I'll know.
Yeah,
I
you're
just know
like,
that war happened.
"Ugh."
He's
History,
like,
you
well,
said?
war happened.
History,
Yeah.
yeah.
War happened.
History. What is my? Oh, apparently I'm proficient in history.
Oh my.
Ooh, very good.
Oh my.
So I will have it at a dirty 20.
You would know that this man's last name, Castor,
not.
is Enceladus, which was the royal family of the Taros Kingdom. Taros Kingdom was taken over by the Aramon Kingdom, so they lost the war, which later then became Fallon. Phelan.
Oh, so he's probably not even aware that the names of the kingdoms have changed. Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of,
Okay,
like,
so-
thinking about it, you're gonna be like, ah, they did not.
So Somnia will just kind of be like, I think you're going to find that a lot has changed.
In what way?
In every way, I suppose. From what you're used to, I mean, times consistently change. Things.
I seem to need to do some research. You see him kind of finally get up and you see him head towards the door down to the lower area. Are you guys all following after him? Or are you just kind of letting this dude kind of figure out what the hell's happening?
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. You see, as he heads into this main room, those who are in here, which I believe is Elle who is still in here because you're looking through the books and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
so I'll just
so-
look through the books again.
Cool. So you watch as Castor walks in fluidly, kind of stops right next to you, looks at you and go, "One moment, please." And you see him lift his hand, and the bookcases that are kind of next to each other expand and open into a secret room. And inside
Secret
are tons of books. And this looks to be almost like tons more books. There's in the middle seems to be almost like a whole bunch of different glyphs and like magic stuff. This looks to be in the actual study.
a lying liar.
I mean, are we really any better?
Well, no, but that's not the point.
So
I mean, he has no
He lied?
obligation to tell us the truth.
Oh, he lied. Wait, did he lie? When did he lie?
He didn't.
he didn't.
Kai's just being
He was
dramatic.
making a joke about the secret study.
What did you lie
Okay.
about?
Talk to her straight. She doesn't understand.
I was confused. Okay.
Oh god. Leave her
Listen.
alone. So he goes in there and you guys are able to follow after him if you would like. But as you are doing so, you can roll investigation and perception. And please put it
Hey.
into chat.
Both
All
or
right.
Investigation.
Both.
I'm gonna do both.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Investigation.
Whoop. Hello, Discord.
Mm.
Shit, what is it?
Oh my god!
Jiro.
Put it into chat.
21.
Ooh, nice.
Nice work, Somnia.
Thanks.
But also two 19s. That's pretty good too.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, Somnia is also proficient. I mean, she is proficient in perception. That's not a surprise. But apparently, she's also proficient in investigation.
Alana is gonna go in as well because she's like, more books?
That's what Somnia was thinking.
11.
17,
Somnia's a
19,
yes.
20.
For his character is like specifically looking for stuff
I'm
that
not gonna
references
see
the
shit,
secret.
guys. I'm just not gonna see shit.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
You better hold on to those oh no's.
We're just so shocked at the
Oh,
fact that there was
no.
a second study that you were just like, oh my god, this is wonderful. Oh, wow.
Oh
You weren't even
no!
looking at the titles, you were just looking at all the books.
Yep.
Rye's just like, holy shit.
There's another room inside another room.
Oh my
Oh.
god. There's so many rooms.
I also need you guys to make intelligence as well.
Oh. What
Okay.
is my intelligence?
Oh, ha!
+1.
I got a dirty 20.
Damn it.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Smart as hell, but can't see shit.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay.
I love how the two that didn't see anything are the two that get dirty 20s.
We
So
know things.
you guys watch as these doors open into this larger area, and everyone but Karakir, dude, this is your intelligence, goes, this tower goes straight up. There shouldn't be an external area to go into on this
I was
tower.
actually thinking that.
It's just a
I mean,
straight
to be
tower.
fair-
That's it.
When we saw it, it was kind of like zigzagging through and we
It's-
couldn't look at it directly.
Mhm.
It's a mirage of sorts.
Mhm.
It's
So
like the
you-
We have no idea what
So
this thing
cool.
actually
So
looks
you
like.
guys are like, hang on. Base.
That's why Rye didn't see anything. He was too
Yep.
busy being like,
Investigation. So it would be Karakir, Somnia, and Iola Thana. You guys, as you guys watch in, you guys see a whole bunch of different books. But you guys also see books that are in different languages that you guys don't know. You guys see books that are very strange, and some of them are floating from one shelf to a different shelf and like readjusting themselves in a certain order as you guys are watching this. Those of you guys who aren't seeing the mass amount of books and like what kind of books that are here, you guys just see a big fucking library. In your mind, it's just a big library. However, based on perception, I'm so sorry, Rye. Everyone but Rye, you guys notice as you look up at the very, very top is what looks to be almost like a midnight sky, and it shifts with the constellations. And you guys can see sometimes the constellations come to life and prance around and everything and then stop. And then in the very center of this constellation group is the constellation for Gemini. But you guys see this strange thing. You guys even see off to the far left, you guys see a window looking out. But you guys would have to kind of go up to that location to look out the window.
Ooh. I'm gonna go look out the window.
Okay. You look out the window and you pause. Roll a perception for me.
Oh no.
13.
Roll an arcana for me.
Ooh, 22.
You are looking out
Ooh.
into the Feywild.
Oh.
The Feywild?
Awesome.
So you see enormous looking trees and like little floaty looking objects kind of floating around, and you don't see any creatures or anything, but there's a purple almost overtone to this world. And sometimes it shifts to more green, sometimes it shifts to blue, and it's very strange and unusual, but you've read something about this in a book before. It's a totally different realm. Some people would say some of the gods have come from the Feywild, but that's only speculation, of course. Very interesting. So, is the tower in Phelan, or is it in the Feywild, or is it both?
Pastor, where are we exactly? We seem to be in the Feywild, but I'm not really sure.
We're everywhere I want to be. I can move the tower around to where I need it to be. It can be it's like a looking glass into other locations. I can be in the Feywild. You see him snap his finger and you're able to look outside and you just see an ocean. Or I can be somewhere on the coast. It's wherever I need to be, or this tower to be. While I've been asleep, though, I'm pretty sure it's just kind of been stagnant to where it originally was.
I suppose maybe that's why it was flickering in and out when we saw it.
I think so, yeah.
Possible. I'm still curious as to how you all found it to be perfectly precise. You see him kind of wave his hand as a large map comes down and floats to the very center, large table. It is the older map that you guys had seen previously. Let's get that map up. And he kind of points down at it and he kind of goes, so tell me, where are we on this map? And looking down at it, you guys...
we point to our location?
Yep, you guys kind of point to... You guys make an investigation of whoever's looking at this map right now. Investigation.
Oh shoot!
I got a 4, so
no.
I'm out of the running.
Yeah, Somnia didn't see anything either. Well, maybe.
Well, I
don't know.
got a 2.
Erica's like looking at the map like, I don't understand this one. I can't read this map. What is it? What? Is
Somnia
it
got a
upside down?
12. I don't know if that's good enough. Not
Okay.
very high.
Rye got a 16.
Anyone higher than a 16?
Would Sana be looking at the map? Because she's up at the window right now.
She's at the window, but she could move as he was taking it down.
Okay. Okay, oh, you said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
8.
it's 2.
I'm sorry, say that again?
8.
Okay. Rye, you would notice that the locations on this map that are indicating the capitals for these lands, like the main locations, so you see Taros, you see Aramon. Aramon is where Kimiched was. It's not where Lau is, which is the current capital of Phelan. And Varuna, that location, there is nothing there but ruins. And for Elson, you would know that as Pondertech, which you've traveled to. And looking down at Jean, that is Linnea Natagri.
A lot of words.
Yeah. A lot of places have been renamed since the changeover. So Aramon, which was the capital for this whole place, for Aramon, has changed, and Lau. So Lau is north of that little lake thing, and then Kimiched is what old Aramon used to be. So
Okay, but where are we?
you guys are kind of a little bit more to the left. Like, kind of go from Varuna and then, like, straight down until you get into Phelan territory. That's kind of where you guys are.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're noticing a lot of different changes to this map from the original. That you know
Right, it's
to be
gonna,
the
like,
original.
Look at it and just kind of like scrunch his eyebrows as he's remembering all this.
Okay.
And just kind of like look at Castor and go, well, we're here, but none of these places really exist anymore. Things have changed a lot in the time.
I mean, it's understandable. I need to see if any of my other associates are even still alive. I highly doubt it, though. Maybe they have proteges, though. Shit. You see him kind of curse under his breath a little bit, and you see him, like, summoning some more books from the shelves, and they all kind of stack up on the table. And gonna have whoever's at that table, which is over by the maps, gonna have you guys roll another perception.
I got a 19 for perception.
I've
Nice. I see that you're keeping up
I
the
got a
tradition of never
7.
seeing shit.
See anything?
Nothing?
It's like a what's 2 plus? I got a 6.
Anything above a 13.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay, so anyone...
And a nat 20.
Hey! So you guys would notice, if you're above 13, would notice that some of the books that they are summoning are modern books that are in this tower.
Costo. Is this an updating library?
Yes,
Study, I suppose.
it updates it as it goes. Anything that's in a public archive or anything like that, it will also be added to my personal tower.
Or appear
we not
quietly
looking
under
for
their breath. I was like, fucking fantastic.
That's incredible.
There's probably so much porn in
Am I wrong? But
Oh, there is.
somebody's gonna look at the group and be like, were we not looking for archives
Yeah.
of some sort before this?
Well, it depends. These are only for public archives. If there's things that you're looking into that are no longer in the public archive, it won't be in here.
We don't really know if it's in the public archive or not.
Well, it depends on what you're looking up. What are you looking up?
I forgot.
Tasha, you gotta take notes.
I do! Oh no. Okay, hang on.
She's like, I have
We
notes,
were
hang on.
looking up.
It's a good question, actually.
So
What
we
were
went
going
there when
for?
we were looking up. We were thinking about stuff about syndicates and
Oh,
not
yeah.
a
relics,
syndicate.
and then like the Iron Plague and the Odd Eye.
Yeah, I have the Iron Plague and the Odd Eye is what I think we were looking into.
I was looking into the sleeping curse.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Lucid Clave. Right? This is not Somnia saying this is just me saying this.
What was it? What was the question? Sorry, I was reading
The-
my notes.
The Lucid Clave. Like, I have the
I-
names.
I don't have that
but-
written down, so I don't know if I just missed it or if that's something that we.
That might have been
I only have.
where you weren't here, I'm not sure, but we have the names of the Lucid Claves, which
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
that's who marked me!
Ah.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Poor Eye.
dreams. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, if
See?
you guys...
See? I take
Yeah.
notes!
If you guys want, with Caster's assistance, because these books are from far and wide, they may have languages that you may not be able to understand. You guys are able to ask him to assist. However, seems to be a little bit overrun. You see him that the books that he pulled are on modern day history and of the nobles and anything that pertains to basically the downfall of his kingdom of Taros. So, if you want to assist him in kind of getting set up to kind of knowing
do.
what the hell's
I
happening,
will.
you guys
Somnia definitely
can
wants to
do
look
so.
into that.
I'll attempt to
Um,
help him.
So will
Okay,
Sana.
perfect. Is there anyone who is not going to do so?
I think we're all helping him.
We take pity on this man.
Is that the reason?
No.
Yes.
All right, so
No.
gonna have you guys. So you guys can all do investigation separately, or you guys can have one person roll investigation with double advantage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Who has high investigation?
I have a +3, so
minus
it's not
plus-
super high.
2. I have +2.
I've got a +4, but I've also been rolling really shitty, so
I've got +4
You also
as
have
well.
like 2 times advantage.
So you basically roll 3 times.
3 times.
Yep. And whatever out of those 3 is the highest.
Okay. Well, I guess, Kaylee, did you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
I don't
get
know
to
if
roll-
I want.
You get to roll 3 times, so whatever the highest out of those 3 are is what you choose. So if you want to do it, do it.
You've been rolling better than I have so far. I've been rolling like shit. Like everything except for 1 has been like 2. So
Okay. Okay. Am I doing this, or is
I
it something
trust.
else?
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You got this.
$23.
Okay.
The
Hell
highest
yeah.
Okay. I am getting a few things up for myself, so please hold. You guys are basically able to find. What was your total again?
23.
23. Okay.
So
So pretty damn high.
the highest I could get, unless I got a nat 20. So
Mm-hmm. So you find the basic information. So Aramon took over Taros, which then became Phelan. Elsin has rebuilt itself to become Theron. Jean fled that location, which was a specific fancy name. Please hold. Jean, which used to be where Linnea Natagri currently resides, and fled, and they, from what people have understood, have fled into the Badlands and have probably died out or have become more rabid. Locken rebuilt itself in as Paedonia, and then Varuna gains a democracy and built Wintry. They, Wintry, had a civil war during that time. So the Krinica family, who are currently in charge, took over the Waithita, so Waithia, and have
I'm sorry. W what?
Waithia. That was the royal family of Aramon. The Krinica family took over that royal family and became the new royal family. They then continue having a war with Paedonia. So you kind of understand from what you've been helping them kind of figure out is this war with Paedonia that Phelan's going on is reminiscent because of the Iron Plague.
So it's been going on for a while then.
Mm-hmm. In the year 3010, Theron gains a new king from the previous one. So they were, let me just double check that this is right. They were Amuthia, Amuthia, and were taken over by the Vassar family. And then there's just a few smaller things, like what happened in Theron like the royal family, just like different variations of the royal family, different variations of the Paedonia royal family, and all that other stuff, and like that building up. But that's like the main stuff that you got from directly after that battle. You would also know that King Trioth, the main ruler of Paedonia from your research, died in 3434. And that's kind of what you guys have kind of found out so far from your research. You did find something that predates the Iron Plague that you came across. I need everyone just to roll a straight d20 to see who comes across this specifically.
I got a natural 20.
Hey!
Not Somnia!
Oh,
That was a nat 1.
Okay, let's see. Back to open chat. Okay, come on.
Chelsea, can you, I don't know if you have access to my tab or not, I think you do, but can you make sure that I wrote down the right thing on my tab really quick?
Tab? Oh,
On
tab.
Discord. My
I'm
lock,
like-
the
Yeah.
Somnia locked
Yeah.
tab thing. I don't know if, like, because you're filming this, like, I don't know if that's, like...
There's a few things that are misspelled. I'll fix that later.
Yeah, but the last one.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what did everyone roll? Let's see. Aha, Karakir, Kai. Darling.
Yes.
You come across something about the Lucid Clave.
Oh. What did I find?
I love how...
You find a definition for a creature named Afreet, who is the
Uh-oh.
who is the leader of the group of the Lucid Clave. He is the very first demon that was created by Nikodo.
Right.
He is master of death, and his signia is that of wrath and chaos.
Right. You know what? That checks out considering the dreams he gave them.
He feeds off of anger, doubt, and fear. Afreet is the creator of the rest of the demons in the Lucid Clave. He is almost over 3,000 years old. He...
Fucking ancient bitch.
Yeah. He is said to have a gold eye and a red eye.
Alright.
And that was your dirty 20.
No, I had a natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. You get another name then.
Oh, perfect.
You get another name of Greymore. He is the second in command within the Lucid Clave. He is a prideful demon who enjoys torture of others, specifically women. He strives after people feeling under him or like belittled by him. He wants a sense of power over people. He feeds off of pride and protegist.
Haha.
Ha, how funny.
Sorry.
This is the only demon to have escaped Kefala.
Mm-hmm.
And has been able to evade the gods and angels that were sent to find him. There is no
I present this
indication.
information to everybody
Yes.
else.
There is no indication about this man's eyes. Demon's eyes. Man's eyes. This dude. This fucking demon.
bloke.
This
This
demon
fella.
dude. You do have the other names that you also come by with that natural 20. The other ones are Bile, Bile, the demon of lustful intentions. Dagon, the demon.
Dagon.
Dagon, the demon of greed and royalty.
Oh, so what Balthazar follows, obviously.
Shiva, the demon of envy and want.
Oh, are you gonna let your dog out? Little guy's not out here.
Sedit, S-E-D-I-T, the demon of sloth and lastly,
Wonderful.
Chickhorth. It's T-C-H-O-R-T-H.
E.C.
T-C-H-O-R-T-H. This is the demon of gluttony.
Of the 7 deadly sins.
So much fun.
Okay, wonderful.
There is a small reference to their children that have been set upon the land of Fay're that they create through sin. But that's kind of what you come up. That's kind of what you kind of find.
Awesome. That's a lot more information than I was expecting to get.
Natural 20s, man. Natural
Love it.
20s. And based on what you were asking prior, you find the amounted ingredients you need.
Wonderful.
So you don't know how to put it together, but you're pretty sure Castor or this other dude, what's his fucking name? I forgot his name. Krat could probably put it together. Castor or Krat could probably put it together. The ingredients. Where is that? Where's my fucking tower? There it is. I was like, where's my tower tag? Now it's loading it. It's loading it. It's loading it. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So the mortal link needs to be blood or hair from the cursed person. The mandrake root needs to be 1 ounce chopped and dried. The moon drop needs to come from the blue moon only. And you need only 1 of those. You need 2 petals of the orla turned to paste. You need dragon's blood, 1 teaspoon, and it needs to be a silver dragon.
God damn it.
White elder ash, you need 1 teaspoon. Bat bones. Only use the spine. Only one.
Okay.
Diamond
Anything else?
dust. Diamond dust. The very last bit. You need 3,000 gold pieces worth. Turn to dust.
Hey, Karakir, why are you poor?
So you either gotta find a really big diamond
Crush that shit up.
and crush that shit
Or
up,
swindle some people out of some money.
or find a lot of diamonds and maybe rob a bank or something.
Don't tempt me.
However, the order of this and how to put together is not in any book that you can find so far.
Perfect.
But the ingredients and the amount is what you have.
Some. Perfect. Wonderful.
There you go. Party time.
Oh yeah, I have a
Eh.
plan now.
But you know what you need, so. Anything that
Wonderful.
anyone else wants to look up based off of what you guys want to learn, Rai, you're more than welcome to go through some of these books and stuff to find out if you can find any more bard songs.
I'm doing that. Gonna open every book until I get the song I want.
Thana's gonna do some research on Balthazar.
Okay.
See where he pops up around here.
Yeah. You're more than welcome. I'm gonna have you do investigation specifically looking for Balthazar.
All right, balsamic vinaigrette. Here we go. Oh, 4.
Oh no. You keep looking and you're like, where is he? But at one point you start looking for bath salts in particular. And you actually lose track of like what you're actually doing, and you find this wonderful recipe for this wonderful bath salts remedy. Real nice. You're like, this is pretty. What was I doing?
Atlas!
What did Rai get?
A cat in my face is what I got.
Oh, hello, cat.
Sir, please. He's just everywhere.
Hi,
Sir,
baby.
19.
Okay. You go through and you find some, and you're like, I know this one, I know this one, I know this one, and gonna have you make a d20. Just roll a straight d20 for this.
7.
Okay. You find a few more songs that are kind of like more up your alley. You're kind of looking at the sheet music and you're like, I like the beat of this one. This one's real good over here. This one's good. I will add extra songs onto it tonight for you. You get
Hell yeah.
3 more new songs.
Works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Somnia would just like to look and see if she like recognizes any names or like anything in particular.
What is she looking at in general?
Books.
I need specifics.
Like familiar names.
In what sense? You know a lot of people, my dude.
I know. Hang on.
I'm like, you
Are like
have
100
to tell me.
years old.
Let's see.
We're in a library.
Mm.
I haven't been to a library in years.
Does Barnes and Nobles count as a library?
Do an investigation, Somnia.
I say it counts. I've never been to one, but I say it counts.
It's a bookstore.
Dirty 20.
Just don't worry.
It's just a for-profit library, honestly.
True.
Hang on. Hope I'm doing this math right. Oh,
You know
well,
what?
I
Me,
spelled
every
that
time I have
wrong.
to do math in school.
There you go. And there are a few others,
Oh.
but they're too long to write right now.
That's okay. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it basically has like all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else that anyone else wants to look up?
I want to look up specifically the word syndicate, see if I can come across anything.
Roll an investigation
And then
with advantage. Because you've been searching
okay.
for these things for a while.
investigation. 17 plus 4 is 21. And then I get to roll again?
21. Yep. Advantage. So whatever's the highest between those two.
21!
Okay. There it is. I was like, where is that? I don't know. Specifically the syndicate?
Just anything with the word syndicate in it.
Okay. So you come across a group known as the Penumbra Syndicate. You come across another group. Please hold. I need to verify. Oh, this actually would show up. Okay. You do see a reference. There it is. It's called the Charn Syndicate. It's a very small syndicate that operates out of the Badlands.
Is there any more information on that syndicate?
That one specifically, it is run by the Mistress of the North.
Who's that?
You can roll another investigation to find out more about the Mistress of the North or the syndicate itself.
Ooh. Which one do I want to do? I'll roll investigation. 13 plus 4 is 17 for more information about the syndicate itself.
Okay. With a 17, unfortunately, you can't find any more information with just a 17 for that syndicate.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Is there any more information on the Penumbra Syndicate?
You are more than welcome to roll with advantage investigation.
Okay, let's try this again.
Can I cast guidance? Oh.
You can, if you would like.
Cool.
All right, so
Kaylee,
you get another
roll a
D4.
D4.
You get an extra D4 onto your highest roll.
Ooh. So I roll twice and then add a D4 to the highest one?
Uh-huh. So then you roll the
Okay.
D4 and then you...
Okay, let's see. Well, that's a 10 plus 4 is 14. I don't want that one. Oh, God. Ugh, 11. 15. There's 19,
Okay.
I think.
Perfect. Is that with the D4
Yes.
that you rolled too?
Yes.
Specifically for the that syndicate, are you looking for names or are you looking for a specific person? What specifically are you looking for under this syndicate?
Names.
Okay, so you're looking under specifically the Penumbra Syndicate?
Yes.
All right. You are aware that they have the Penumbra troops and they have the Syndicate Slayers. Which one would you like to investigate more on those?
Sounds so hardcore.
Let me see. The Slayers.
Okay, the Syndicate Slayers. You know that there is a bugbear, a halfling, a cursed human, a drow elf, and a half elf that are within this location. The drow elf, his name is Dryas Warith.
How do I spell that?
Drayas Woreth.
ETH.
This
Drow elf.
drow elf. This one in particular heads a lot of assassinations with troops on groups. Those within the Syndicate Slayers all wear masks.
Are we all communicating like what we're finding like with each other? Or are we all just kind of
Yes.
like looking for
Well,
ourselves?
I'm communicating what I find.
Okay.
Yep. You would
I'm
I
just
mean,
like
characters isn't sure if you guys
Yeah.
like really like care too much about the fact that their wife is like in a coma. So they're just like,
Oh,
I care.
Somnia cares.
Rye cares so much.
No.
Rye was gonna
Al,
let you
one
call
more
a
thing
man
for
that you didn't know
you.
for your wife, who he also doesn't know.
Marshall Reeves is part of the Syndicate Slayers.
Okay.
My baby daddy.
They are the half-elf. But he normally tries to make himself look like human.
And let me put this little bit of information. Copy. Delete that.
And that's kind of what you've found out.
Okay.
Oh, That was quite the lore dump.
The
it was, wasn't it? It was a lot of information all at once.
Marshall Reeves. We've heard that
Mhm.
name before, have we not?
I feel like we have. It's definitely a name
Was-
I recognize.
An associate of the Baron.
He's the guy that we got super drunk.
Right.
I'm his therapist.
Yes, the therapist friend.
Rye is the group therapist.
Did the group that you were looking at mentioned with like masks and everything? Did it say what sort of masks they were, or were they just sort of? Was it vague?
It was vague. All I heard was mask.
Yep. It was very vague. It just says they wear masks to help conceal their identity.
Okay, he's the drow elf. He's the half elf. Who loves the halfling? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
I think that was all the information I got out of that one. Okay.
Emma, please roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 18.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Perfect. Hate it.
Get used to that!
Just okay.
It's always anxiety-inducing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I also need Rye to roll d20 too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thanks.
One of my d20s is very good, and the other one is very bad. And I can't figure out which is which because they fluctuate.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that
take
makes it
turns
hard.
pissing you off.
All right. So, what else would you guys like to look up or investigate?
One thing I want to look up, but I don't know if I'll find it here. I wrote it down at some point, just the name and nothing else, the Silver Throne Prophecy, and I remember nothing about it.
It's a whole mood.
You are more than welcome to do an investigation to find a book of prophecies if you would like.
I cast guidance!
You're stealing
Okay.
my thing, Tasha.
Hey!
That's like the one
listen,
thing Ryan's
listen.
good at. You're just like, I'm going to do it now.
Listen, I am the cleric, okay? We all know
You're
the
just jealous
obvious.
because
Duck is
Garen
also-
opened up to me.
Excuse me? Whoa.
Okay.
Ooh, anger.
I don't think guidance helped much because all I got was a 14,
Yeah, no, not
and I don't
for
have
that.
like a advantage on this one or anything, right?
No, because you don't.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, then
you could
I-
always ask Caster, literally, just be like, "Do you have this book?" And he'll probably grab it
King.
for you.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's just do that. Let's ask Caster if he has any books about the Silver Throne Prophecy.
Yeah. Flicks his hand. And then let me share this prophecy book with you.
Well, I
This-
like how distracted he did that. He was just like, yeah, yes.
And I'm pretty sure this was important, so whatever I find, I'll share with the group as well. Just reiterating that.
No, thank you.
All right, so then I will put it into your book location. Where do I have the books?
Oh, it's gonna be a book.
It's a book. This is a book that will be updated.
Hell yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Listen, I type fast, okay? Don't judge me.
And I
No judgment.
bully.
No judgment.
I wouldn't 100% expect the same treatment if I ever misspell something.
Silver.
The Silver Throne. I can reiterate it to you if you would like. I'm also going to change this font because it's very hard to read. That was my
Indeed.
fault.
Ooh, I like that font.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope font, if I do say so myself. The Silver Throne. Hells will fall upon the Silver Throne. Decay and sorrow will infect the lands if the unclean sun is upon the throne in 500 years to this date. Then fire will fall upon Fay're.
Well, that sounds
Sounds
bad.
fun.
Excuse as I just kind of go through some of these and make them fit. There's a couple different ones.
When was this written?
Are you asking?
Yes, that would. Yeah.
Are you asking Caster?
Yeah, sure.
That's one of my magical books. It will update it as more prophecies are being told.
Well, I just asked because it says in 500 years, so I wonder how close we are to that 500 years.
Well, it only updates when the prophecy itself was made, but it normally won't tell you when the prophecy was made. Unfortunately, that is a small blip on my part for doing the spell.
Oh, not that button.
There's something about the odd-eyed
No
in here.
idea when it was written. The odd-eyed.
It's on the last page, or one of the last pages.
Ooh, the odd-eyed warns.
Wardens. Mm-hmm.
When Hell's generals arise and take hold of their brides, rain of red will fall upon the lands to signal the release of the future king.
That is a very odd word choice.
It is a little, isn't it?
How many women has Assface killed so far? Like six?
He's gone through 6, yeah.
Love that
I
you
feel
call
like
him
he's trying to fulfill this prophecy. This is just me.
No,
At least I
Yeah.
didn't call him ass butt.
I agree.
I really feel like he's trying to fulfill this prophecy.
An asshole.
Yeah.
How many do you suppose he needs?
7, right? Because there's 7 demons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, Iola's the last, and we must protect her.
Yeah.
He is never getting his hands on Thanos. It's not happening.
Iola?
Charlotte's outside.
You mean Iola?
Definitely Iowa. Mhm. I just think of her as Thana now. I can't. My brain is just like, no. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
When it
me
first
too.
came out, I was like, God, there's no way I'm gonna be able to call her Thana. And now I'm just like, what's an Iola?
I mean, I still want to call her Iola just in case anyone's like listening to us.
Yes.
That way I
yes,
don't give her
exactly.
away.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah.
But
Not a
Karakir
bitch.
is smart. That they're a little bit dumb. Himbo. What can I say?
See, L, big brain thinking. Hi, Chelsea. Having fun there?
Yeah, I'm good. Just waiting for you guys
Chelsea's
to
always having fun.
figure
Oh.
out what's going on. Just letting you guys chill out. I'm just looking through my book.
I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, but I don't really want to say it.
Ooh, are you... What are your thoughts?
Yes, give us
no,
your
this is just like Emma's theorizing, but I'm like at this point I'm 95% sure that Balthazar is the escaped demon, or at least like
Oh.
very connected to him.
You know what? Yeah.
Good theory.
But if he is, we'll still kick his ass.
Yeah.
I feel like the other prophecy he might be trying to fulfill could also be the Flower Maidens.
That's what I was...
Because that
Yeah.
one talks about
Yeah.
ushering in
that's-
the Great Demon.
Yeah.
Either
And
whichever one it is, it's bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, are we certain?
Lose.
Perhaps all of these prophecies are somehow connected. Perhaps they're all linked together.
It could certainly be intertwined.
Clues as to what could potentially all happen if they're all intertwined.
Hmm.
Or perhaps certain ones are linked with other ones, and you need one in order to fulfill the other.
There's so many possibilities.
Gonna have you guys all roll perception for me.
Oh,
Or
8.
You mean our worst stat?
Not mine.
15.
Karkir is learning how to see things.
plus
Woo!
4.
8
I got a
for-
15. He can see kinda.
Somnia got 24.
Okay.
I got
Jesus
it.
Christ. Somebody wearing glasses.
14 or higher, you would be able to see this.
Woo! 16.
You guys kind of notice as you guys are kind of talking, Alana is up on like the second level of this thing, but she has a whole bunch of books around her. And you guys watch as this caster kind of studying her, and he seems to be debating something.
I'm gonna walk over to Alana and like just stand with her.
Okay.
And Raj is
Um,
gonna look at Castor and be like, what you think about?
Ryan's just like, you touch my sister and I'll castrate you, bitch.
That is my child. Do not look at her, you fucker.
Well, she's already cracked at least 2 of the spells that she's overlooking right now. She's very clever.
Yeah.
Ooh, there are spell books.
She's very intelligent. Probably the most promising person in this group.
Not wrong.
Being that I don't have anything or anyone to give my knowledge to, she is a candidate, I guess, for being my new protege.
Aww.
Fucking cute. Oh my god.
I mean, it would be up to her.
Well, of course, I wouldn't force a child to do it. It's just...
Well, yeah.
I have knowledge now that I see of older magic that someone needs to be able to still utilize. She might be that person, but that will be her choice. You see him kind of go back to looking through different books. Karkir, roll a perception.
Oh, where did I put? Oh, there it is. 17.
You see, a whole bunch of nonsensical equations that she has around her. She has different spell circles all around her. She's working on a spell and it seems really big, but you're not much of a spellcaster.
I certainly am not.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like lean down and be like, "What are you doing, Alana?"
I'm trying to figure out, teleportation. Based on the circle that we saw over there, she kind of points out the door. I know that there's a spell you can do that you can basically teleport to those said circles if you have the right equation and the right spells. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Because if I do, then maybe I can come with you all. Because then maybe I can then take you back and forth to where you need to go. Like you to your wife. Because
I
if
have
we
to lay down. That's too fucking sweet.
because I know I'm young. And I'm not very strong. You
I
see,
think you're more than strong.
You should talk to my brother then. You see her kind of look down at where everyone's kind of huddled, and she goes, he's been
Brother can't help but worry.
No, but he's been the strongest one out of all 3 of us when our family kind of went. So,
Aww.
I love her.
Elliot, this is the shit you're missing. Ah!
I want to be useful, and I hate that he leaves us all the time.
You want some reassurance that you know he'll come back.
I don't want him to abandon us anymore.
course not.
Because he goes, he comes back, he goes, he comes back, but he never stays. Comet has never stayed.
You're hoping that if you stay this time, you won't ever have to be abandoned by him again?
Maybe. Because
If it's any consolation, I think I'd love for you to have us have you on our adventures. Do what I can to convince your brother to let you come along with us.
thank you, Karakir.
Just don't do it this round.
However, if things do get very dangerous, don't be too mad at me if I send you away, okay?
No, I understand. That's kind of why I'm trying to figure this out. Because at a split of a hat, I could teleport out, if need be, or take those I want with me.
It's very smart.
I'm just having a little bit of trouble with this equation. You see her kind of like get back down, and she keeps kind of going over it, rewriting it and writing it again, rewriting it, writing it again. And she kind of pauses and she kind of looks at you, Karakir. Your wife, what was her name again?
Her name was Alyssa.
What was she like?
She was, she was a very, very beautiful person. I fell in love with her almost immediately, if I'm honest. I was very new to my training when I first met her, and she thoroughly kicked my ass, and, well, it was all over at that point. She was very sweet. 1 second, guys, sorry.
Damn it! No.
I always mute myself during these because I'm like reacting and I'm like, I don't want to disrupt the moment. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like.
I know, even Kai was like, no! Let's see. I'm getting in the zone. I'm getting into the auto zone. Let's do this.
Get in the zone.
Auto zone.
Mario, go away.
Sorry, my sister needed a jar opened.
Oh. It's fine. So you fell in love with her?
Oh, instantly. She's very kind. She was always doing things for other people. She really did things for herself. She only did things for herself at my insistence, and usually only when I could trick her into doing things. It was very intelligent, very sarcastic.
She sounds like a lot of fun.
Was. And I'm hoping she still is if I can figure out this potion.
Well,
I have all the ingredients that I need, but, well, I don't have all of the ingredients, but I have a list.
if you want, I could try to work on it myself if we're traveling together. Maybe I can just figure it out myself. So we can just collect
I don't have to
what we
put that
need.
kind of pressure on yourself. It's okay.
But it's what I like to do. I like puzzles. I like finding things that are messed up or broken and putting them back together and making new things.
I love this girl so much. Well, if you're so insistent, I hand her, like, the list of ingredients. Don't know what the, method is, I suppose, of creating the potion, but I do know that these are the ingredients.
Let me just copy it and you can keep this. You see her like immediately start copying it down on like a little tiny journal that she has, and she's like copying it down on the side. Maybe. And she kind of slowly gives it back to you and goes, there's so many opportunities. If I can learn as much as I can maybe from Mr. Castor, maybe we can excel this a little bit more, but I'm worried about some of these ingredients.
Sorry? Why is that?
The dragon's blood?
Yes, that.
Dragons can only be found in the mountain area, so that would be Wintry or between Theron and Paedonia, but even then, they don't just come out. You have to find them, and they are... From what I've read, they're
very
not...
nice.
No. But it is a silver, so I know that the chromatic... The more metallic-y ones are a little bit easier, I think. I think a little bit more friendlier, and then if they are... if they're a chromatic color, they're a little bit meaner.
Well, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to find someone who's selling silver dragon's blood. If I'm unlucky, well, could politely ask, I suppose.
You see her, like, her fingers kind of going down the list. She goes, no, I don't think many people will give up dragon's blood that easily, especially a lot of them don't even know what kind of blood it is. There's a lot of stuff on the black market, from what I've understood. But the diamond... You see her kind of, like, look around, and she kind of, like, looks down to Castor, who's, like, looking through some... Mr. Castor? Kind of goes up, looks up. Yes? Can you send me a book on the southern mountains? I think you called it Jean? Jean? And he kind of nods his head, and he whisks one over to her, and she opens a book. She's like, if Jean was southern, that would be kind of where the downside of where Theron was, and there's a diamond mine down there that might be easier than trying to purchase one. But it is in the Badlands. And she kind of gives you a book, and she kind of points. It's to the northern part of the Badlands, but the most southern point of the mountain range.
Okay.
There are some old tales that indicate about some mines and whatnot that are guarded by dragons, but you might be able to hit two birds with one stone.
Thank you, Alana. I really appreciate this.
Anytime, that's what I'm good at, you know? Looking things up.
Karaka, like, pulls out, like, a little notebook and, like, writes down, like, the little location where they need to go and stuff.
Okay. She's gonna...
Kind of, like, sits down next to Alana just to kind of keep her company while she's running through her equations.
Yep, she's gonna go back to work and work on things. Alright, what are you guys all doing? Anyone else?
I don't
Hello?
know.
I don't
Crying.
We're all having emotions about Alana and Karaki.
Emotion.
Taking this.
Emma, I love you.
Simping for Karaki?
No, Karakir's simping for their wife.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Always, every day.
All the time.
Alright, so, you guys are just gonna, like, chill out for a while in this tower, I guess?
Asher looks through all of his fucking books.
Is there anything else you guys are gonna go through? These books are gonna be here for a while. You guys have access to the teleportation circle now.
Yeah, we can always come back.
Can we take a rest? Because
That actually might be a great idea because I don't think I have much health.
I need to regain some health, and I also need to regain some spells. So.
Yes, I need to regain spells as well.
Oh, I guess you can either go up to the garden if you would like, or if you all want to all step up onto the table for a moment, I can do some changes to the tower.
Right, just steps
What?
to the table. He's like,
Kind of changes.
Yeah.
Changes for guests, of course.
Trust the man. Get on the table.
Okay, I'll get on the table.
The table.
Alright, so everyone's just gonna, like, pop up on the table. Kark here and Alana, he kind of looks at you guys and, like, kind of gives you a you're fine where you're at.
Sweet.
You guys see Castor kind of go through his pockets for a moment. He takes out some chalk and he starts doing stuff on the ground and, like, making different circles and everything. Before he kind of gets in the middle of it and you guys see him do some magic-y movements, and you guys start hearing creaking and changing and moaning in the tower. And you guys are feeling something change, but you're not quite sure, as you guys keep hearing this, like... And finally, you guys just hear this big sound as the whole thing just seems to stop. And you see Castor just kind of go like this with his hands, and the chalk markings that he did on the ground start to evaporate into the air. And he goes, all right, well, if you go down to level 3, there should be some lodging for you.
Sick.
Wonderful.
So you guys are able to go down to level 3. There are enough bedrooms for all of you to have a bed. It's
Yay!
It is a simple bed. Probably about like a full-size bed for each person, comfy pillows, mattress, all that good stuff. You guys have a little side table. There's like that little
Living in
glowing
luxury.
There's that little glowing crystal on your guys' bedside table, but when you guys touch it, it actually can turn off or on, depending on what you want. And now, we're going to let you guys have a quick 15-minute break so people can go to the restrooms
Yes. Oh,
and all that good fun stuff, and then we'll be right back.
Yay!
Yeah,
Sweet.
Wait, Haley isn't back.
I know. I'm trying to... they're probably listening, so I'm trying to get
Trying
them
to
to be
summon
like,
her.
summon her back.
Haley, come.
Because you
How
guys
can we summon you?
you guys are going down for a sleepy time junction.
Kaylee, you're
Yeah.
muted. I don't know if you know that or not, but you're currently muted, Kaylee.
Yeah, come back to us.
Haley!
Haley.
She might not be listening if she walked away, though, because she doesn't have wireless headphones.
That is another person. Okay.
Haley.
Come back! Hey, it's nighttime. That means that means dreams.
Oh, fuck!
Speaking of, I need everyone. Whole crew. All D20s, please. Let's see how well you
Just a
sleep
straight D20?
tonight. Yep, straight D20, please. Put it in chat. Let me know how well or
Let's
how
see how-
shitty.
Let's see how
Right.
well these... I haven't done this with the new dice that I've gotten yet for the dreams or for the night, so let's see how this goes.
I fucked up.
Oh, but is it really a fuck up if you get a... Oh,
Oh
you
my
really
God.
fuck... Look at all
I
of
really
these
fucked
new toys. I mean...
Not new.
Oh no.
God.
Wait,
Where do you think your tattoos?
He's gonna rip your heart out. Dude. Say goodbye to
Where do you guys
Kark
think your
here.
tattoo is gonna be?
I think Rye's gonna have like a sick loot on his bicep. That's what his cool tattoo is gonna be.
I mean the
Somnia is never gonna get a good night's sleep ever again.
I'm going
funny
to
'cause her
learn
name
sleep
literally means
just to
sleep.
put Somnia to bed. I mean, to be
So
fair,
actually-
her name is
actually-
Somnia, which is derived from insomnia.
Actually, her name is Somnia, which in Latin means
Sleep.
dream. Dream.
Ah.
Not necessarily
Funky.
nightmares.
Yes.
I mean, Chelsea's
So-
the one who's giving you nightmares.
Glorious.
I'm gonna switch over to my phone now because I don't want my iPad to die while I listen.
Yes.
I feel like I would just have to leave the Earth permanently if that happened.
Heavy breathing.
Don't hyperventilate.
Excuse me, that
Need
was
need a paper bag.
You're back.
Straight D20?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's-
no.
Let's see how well you sleep
Fucked up real bad,
tonight.
Kaylee.
Did every single one of us fuck up tonight?
Glorious day.
No.
Fantastic for me.
Suffers the line.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Now I'm going to struggle to put my phone.
Oh,
up.
I'm pretty sure every single one of us fucked up tonight.
Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Who should I choose? There's only 6 of
Oh
you.
no! Kaylee, I'm with you!
Oh my god.
Wow, we almost guys, we got
Hold on, wait, I'll
we
roll
got
for
a
Comet.
1, 2, 3,
Comet got a
5, and
14.
a 6.
Oh, Comet's safe then. So Comet's number 6. We'll go down the line
Oh my god.
in order to see who's going to have the first dream. Are you
I'm
ready?
gonna-
Who's
I-
what number?
Wait,
Oh.
I'm gonna turn off
Who's what number?
rhythm because
Yeah,
I
while
feel
we're
like
doing the dreams.
rhythm is not going to
Oh, yes, yes, yes. You need to change
No,
that.
shut up.
Doot-doot-doot.
Oh, also, did you want us to mute ourselves while everyone
Oh, yes, darling. If you could do that for me, that would be very most lovely. All right, so. I rolled a 5. Do you know who that is? That would be our dearest Elle. Hello, darling. Because I'm going in order of what you guys sent in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I was
so,
confused because you rolled 5. I got a 5. So.
yeah, I just rolled a
Ugh.
d6. So let me turn this motherfucker off. Goodbye, Rhythm. I have muted you.
Kaylee, you're currently muted. It's your turn.
Kaylee, I'm
Yes.
going to fuck
Unmuted.
you up.
No.
Are you excited? I'm ecstatic. Oh, and it's this one. I need you to roll a d20 for me, please, darling.
Oh no.
$18.
Fantastic. Luna, what are you doing, baby? Let it start, shall we? As you close your eyes and start to walk down a small dark pathway, you feel heat start to get hotter and hotter beneath you. And you can hear screams of people on the left and right side. It's almost as if you're walking in a hallway of some unknown location. And if you were to go beyond these walls, you would be walking straight into Fay're itself. You pause before you hear a low chuckle.
Hallå, kvinnemäktig.
You
I'm
stare.
sorry, you're cutting out.
Oh, okay.
Hallo, Kleinid.
The voice is low, and you can hear it almost as if they're whispering in your ear. But what they just said wasn't fully common. What languages do you know?
Common and Elvish.
You cannot understand what they're saying.
Ooh, wait, can I use...
Bang.
Where is it? Comprehend language? In a dream?
Roll a d20.
$18 again.
Okay, I will allow it. You are now able to understand this person. I will say what they're saying in that said language, then I will reiterate it to you.
Okay.
Hallo, Kleinid. Hello, little girl. Bang. Where's the kid? Bang. Scared? Don't be scared. Come, Volkitbat. Come, follow the path.
Do you follow?
Well, last time I told it no, it stabbed me in the face. So, I'll follow it.
Okay. So you are going to follow this thing, whatever it may be.
Volkitbat. Vande. Waffenzonden. Follow the path of the seven sins. We can offer Krot, power, kennis, knowledge, gold, frihet, freedom, varhet, truth, scornhet, beauty, lyfte, love. All you have to do is versenden. Submit.
You continue down this pathway, this thing saying these words to you over and over and over.
Hot. Kennis. Gold. Frihet. Varhet. Skånhet. Lyfte. Versenden. Dåden. For me. And I can give you all of it. You already have my marking. You will be mine in the end. Kinderen. Come on.
Do you continue down the hallway, or do you stop and try to go the other way?
Well, I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue following it anymore. I'm scared.
Okay.
Also, since I used comprehend language, do I know what language it's speaking?
You can only understand it. You can't figure out what kind of language it's speaking, though.
Okay.
So which way are you going? You're following it?
No, I don't want to follow it anymore.
Okay.
I don't want it to think I'm agreeing to anything.
Okay. So it's a hallway, so you're just turning around and going down the other way?
Yes.
Okay. You feel almost a hand on your back. And something pierce through your skin as you feel claws go deeper and deeper and deeper into your skin to the point that you start crying. I need you to roll a d20 to see how well you're able to keep in a scream.
The one.
Oh, God. You scream out bloody murder.
I'm okay. It's okay.
It is so... It hurts so bad.
Let me reiterate. Cleanamid, little girl. Come, vogue dit part. Don't make me repeat myself again.
Do you adhere, or are you gonna keep trying to resist?
Well, at this point, I feel like resisting is a bad idea. It has claws in my flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll follow it again.
Okay, so
I don't want to, but I
you
will.
turn back around, and the claw... You don't feel it on your back anymore, but you do feel raw flesh exposed to the open air as you continue down the pathway. And as you continue, you start hearing that fire again. And you hear those screams of people yelling and screaming and just continuously doing it over and over and over again before you hear a stab. And you hear another stab and another stab and another one. Before you come around the edge and look, and it's a man over a woman. Her dark complexion in the dirt. Her hair about her. And you see this man continuously stabbing her over and over and over again. You hear her panting and letting out sorrowful, yells between each and every stab that happens. And you can't help but start to feel tears in your eyes. I need you to make a perception. You see around her neck a familiar necklace. As you continuously see this man with a hood over its head, continually stabbing her over and over. But you hear her let out a low sound, a low voice. My mother, my great-grandmother, will find her and teach her the ways. And you will not stand a chance. She is the daughter of the mistress of the South. She is a powerful bloodline, powerful shadow. And she will end you. She will end all of you. The stab goes through once again. as the person above her slowly stands up, the hood coming down. I need you to make a perception.
$21.
What you see as the hood goes down is long silver-like hair. And as you look more, the knife that you thought they were utilizing was in fact very long metal claws on their hands. You see them kind of wipe their lips a little bit.
I'll be perfectly honest, darling. Your daughter will just be part of the Fay're like you were. They will never know the truth of what your family was. Because my love will not allow it. All the bonds in place. Goodbye, Mistress of the South.
And at this, you see her go down one more time. Her hand going straight through her cavity and pulling out what looks almost to be a wisp in her hand as she downs it down her gullet. And then she starts licking off the blood off the metal.
Delicious. I've been needing something like this for a while. Long live the king.
And at this, the fire takes over what you were seeing. Her body disappearing along with her killer. The fire licking away any evidence and charring her to a bit. The only thing lasting, the necklace around the neck.
We could help with revenge. Isn't that what you want? But you had no idea, did you? You have a list of death that you want oh so much to finish off. I'm sure you once caught the chemists, the gold, for hate, Val hate, scorn hate, leave there for the ones you lost. But most of all, you want to build them. And you can. Do for me. Kill for me. And I will give you everything you want. Your vengeance. Your justice. Isn't that what you desire?
You're left in this empty, dark hallway, watching the flames engulf her body. And you're left there, staring at the corpse in front of you. The jaw slightly open. but you feel the presence lift and leave your side. You're alone here. You've always been alone here. The flames licking away at what was once your only form of happiness. The only thing that was even a light in your life. You thought you'd lost her due to a fire. Oh no. You lost her because someone killed her. You weren't just betrayed by your own blood. You were lied to. And then you wake up. You receive 6 points of damage from the claw marks that are still in your back. They are now bled into the bed that you had been sleeping into. But this time, at least it wasn't your eye. Let's see who's next. It keeps rolling 6s and 5s now. Aha! 1, 2, 3, Rye!
Oh.
I need you to roll another d20 for me.
White or red?
White.
$18.
Okay. I get to keep the fire background going, so that's cool. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Cool. As you slowly fade for the night, unsure of how things could be, you hear in the back of your mind a sudden growl. It's strange, contorted, multiple creatures, and you turn around and you see what looks to be a carriage outside of a tall building that is set aflame. The carriage has 2 people inside. The beast that is pulling said carriage seems almost contorted, mutated. Roll a d20, another one.
14.
Okay. You hear footsteps as they get closer and closer to you. And you slowly turn and look. A woman in a beautiful dress goes towards the carriage, takes off her glove, and uses the glove to open the carriage itself before tossing it aside. And she steps in. You can hear a low murmuring inside. And you suddenly feel anger. Why? You feel a tug on your hand. I don't want to go. I'm not ready to go. I want to go back. But there's one way I can go back. if you take from someone else what they've taken, I hear there's a fairy that can grant you a wish. And if you wish, I can come back. But you have to take care of those who hurt me first. I think they give you 3 if you can find them. That's what they said they were looking for. That's why they needed to take away lives, so they had enough energy to find what they needed to find. Maybe if you take theirs, you can find it. Then I can come back with you. And we can be a family. I can go see Papa and Mama and brother. Do you think Uncle would get me a new teddy bear?
Of course. So many, but know what to do with them.
Yay, I like that idea. So will you do it? Will you take them? So I can come back?
I'd sure like to try.
Yay, I like that idea.
It's a lovely idea, don't you think?
You watch as you turn, trying to see her again, but next to you is a woman. Tall, black hair.
You know, you and I are quite alike. Trying to take care of those who we love. Especially when those take those who we love away. Oh my, the rage you can feel. The anger. Don't you just feel absolute anger towards them? Look at them, they're so happy in there, talking away while the whole thing burns. Or you could sit around and do nothing. But I don't think you're really that type of person now, are you?
Have been, but things can always change.
Rye, on the other side of you now. She tugs your hand again. I think she's right. Aren't you, miss? She kind of looks over to the little girl and smiles.
Adorable. She really is. Too bad she's dead. But again, she was right. You could find the fairy to bring her back. But of course you need a life for life. One that's connected to the one that, of course, disposed of it.
I mean, sure I could find that person, but like, what good does that make me?
It would make you her savior, of course. Wouldn't you want your little Tallulah back? Your little girl, your lovely little one. Oh, absolute darling she is. Tell me, what would you give for more power? To combat those who, well, took what was not theirs to give.
Already given everything I have.
Oh, no. You're missing the point. You haven't given enough, my dear sweet Rye. You've only given the minuscule amount. all your joyous songs, and sometimes you forget about her. Covering up what you actually feel. Come on. You could have the power to destroy them, the knowledge to know where to go, all the gold you could possibly desire to get what you need. Plus, you could understand the truth of what actually happened and why it had to be done in their eyes. Anyway, come on. This little lovely girl. She wasn't just burned alive, right? Would you like to see how she died? I can show you. I'm sure you would love to see it. Right? Because I don't think you're angry enough, boy. I don't think you understand what they did to that girl. That innocent little puppet that you saved. Torn from limb to limb. Crying out your name. That's the last thought she had, right? The last final thought she had was of her white knight coming to save her. Oh, such a pity. I'm sure she is. You're thrilled that you haven't done anything to help her. What have you done recently, Rye? Gone around with a whole bunch of losers? Ignoring what you need to do? I feel it in your heart. I can see it through your soul. You want to kill them like they did her, but you don't know how. They killed her exactly. My, how horrible. Do you want to see? Come on, I'm sure you do. Come on, Rye. Shall I show you?
I don't need to see it.
No, I think you do.
You watch as the scene in front of you just goes out to nothing, and you see yourself in the middle of the orphanage, kids running to and fro, laughing, singing, and you see little Tallulah off in the corner, drawing something on a chalkboard. Please roll perception.
4. And I have a +0 to my perception.
Yeah. You see her draw what looks to be kind of like an oval and like 2 other circles and then like some things coming off of it. Miss Tallulah, darling, what are you doing? You see a taller looking woman come over in beautiful garb. A wonderful little hat on her head. Oh, I had a dream, and so I'm drawing my dream. I see. How wonderful. Miss, I'm sorry. Madame Orla? Do you think I could become a grand artist? No, I don't, but... You see her kind of tilt her chin up as she kind of studies the little girl. You could be useful in other ways. Valdel, she calls over her shoulder as a gentleman with a suit on comes over, a mustache, kind of darkish brown hair. Yes, darling. Look what she's made. And you see them both look at what she drew on the chalkboard. And you see their wheels turning. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I don't have my character sheet up, so I don't know what my modifier.
Let me see what your modifier is. Your modifier for a Constitution saving throw is a +1. Oh, save. I'm sorry. Save is +1. Yes.
I got a 7.
Seven. You feel your heart start to pound. What Tallulah drew on the chalkboard is that of the Duska eye that you guys have kept coming and seeing everywhere. I think what we have on our hands is an oracle. Do you know what they say they can do with oracles, my dear? An oracle what? Darling. Vardell. Why not we take this girl? We could use her for the ritual. Do you really think so? Of course I do. We just have to drain her dry first. You watch as they both walk away. Tallulah staring at them, confused. Mr. Teddy Bear, I'm not sure about this. I hope Rye gets back soon. You need a new bow. And the scene slowly shifts and turns. You can hear the children in the background still yelling and laughing. And then you hear from outside thunder strike once again. And it seems to be a few months later. A brand new bow on the teddy bear. You had just been there. A week ago, 2 weeks. Brand new pink bow on her teddy bear. A smile on her face. Madame Orla, where are we going? Down to the cellar. Why? Because we need you down in the cellar. Of course, darling. Now, you will have to drink a little funny little drink. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Is it medicine? Yes, it is medicine. Medicine that will make you not feel a thing, and you'll do exactly as I say. Okay. Can I go draw after this? And you see her immediately kind of shake her head a little bit. And they take her down into the cellar, and you see... I need you to make an intelligence throw. Your modifier for intelligence is +2.
17.
Okay. What's on the ground is very familiar to the same circle, magic circle, that was under Alana when you went to go get Alana. You see off to the side some blue flowers and some blue dust. They hand Tallulah a small little glass with blue liquid inside as she drinks it down and makes a funny little face. Oh, that doesn't taste good. That's medicine, though. It never tastes good. Rye always says that you need to do it even if it tastes bad. Because it's got to make you feel better. And the scene shifts once again. You see Tallulah staring up at the ceiling, her arms out wide, her hands attached to little clasps on each side, little pockets of flowers and little pockets of dust shoved into small slits across the child's arms and legs. And she's no longer Tallulah. She's something else, looking up into the sky, eyes rolled back. Do you think this is probably going to be enough to get as many visions from her as possible? I'm sure it is. And then you feel a hand on your shoulder.
And that's not everything they did to that girl, boy. That is not everything they did. Look at her. Sprawled out like a little starfish for their own experiments. Tell me, are you angry, Rye? Are you furious?
Kind of psychopath wouldn't be.
Enjoy that anger. Live on that anger, boy. You see only a partial truth. This isn't everything they put her through. She's alive but dead at the same time. Look at her face.
She holds your face, motioning you towards hers as her mouth kind of opens. And you see a little wisp come up from her mouth and back in.
She is struggling to stay alive. But then, she fails them. So then the fire starts. And then she starts screaming because it's starting to wear off. Every bone in her body is screaming, Rye. This poor little child that you left here. You could have kept her. She would have been safe. But no, you brought her here. Of all places.
I need you to make another Constitution save.
That was a +1.
Yep.
14, so 15.
Rye. There's still a chance you could save her. But you're going to need my help.
You feel her reach out and start pressing on your eye, but you're frozen in place. You can't move, and you start screaming out in pain. The fire in your eye igniting. As you wake up, look at yourself, touch your face. You are bleeding from the eye. You receive 4 points of damage from that. Is that really how she died? You're not sure. They could be messing with you, or it really could be the truth. I saved Alana, but I couldn't save Tallulah. Are you at fault? Those are the thoughts in your head. And let's see. Miss Emma, darling, sweetheart. It's you. Hello.
Hang on, Santa! Oh, everyone pray for me. Shit.
I can turn off the fire. Hang on. Let me turn off the fire sounds. No more fire sounds. But rain sounds are good. There we go. As you fall asleep, you can hear in the back of your brain the sound of cawing from a raven. And the strikes of thunder. Yet, as you look around, what you look into is a hallway. You see glass, and beyond that a hallway. A familiar hallway with portraits upon portraits upon portraits of women. Another crack of thunder. And you look on the other side. You see a familiar ghost-like entity across from you. You need to run away as fast as you can. Do you understand me? Thana, do you understand? You need to run!
Yes, I will.
But how fast will you run?
What you see transform on the other side and slowly reach through the glass to you, pulling you through, is what looks to be Balthazar, but it's not quite Balthazar. It's him, but contorted and changed. His eyes wide, staring at you.
You dare run from me, you stupid girl.
At this, he throws you onto the ground, your body flying across the hallway as the images of the women in the portraits all slowly look down at you, moving, staring, worry in their face.
You insolent little pebble. You were so eager to help your family. And you could have helped your family, but you ran away, little girl. You ran away, Vanna. And now your sister and your niece are going to die because of it. And it's going to be your fault. You know that, right? Because you were too scared to do what you had to do. Ran away. Glorious Lady Rutenberg. I shouldn't even call you a lady. You know what I should call you? Oh, yes. A rough order. Do you know what that means? The Raven Whore. I think that is the perfect title
please roll a d20.
Oh god. 17.
I need you to roll a d8.
Where's my D8? 3.
Roll a d2. Just flip a coin. Tails for 1. Heads for 2.
Tails.
Okay. As he is coming down towards you, you feel a rush of wings around you and another crack of thunder. The different surrounding you, and you feel almost a pulse of light form between you and this man that's Balthazar, but not Balthazar. And you see before you a familiar face, a raven on her shoulder. You dare come after one of my patrons. You know better than that. You know very much. Never to come after what is mine, Greymore.
Do it! I called it! Fuck yeah!
You dare come after my property again. And I will give her more tools to dispose of you and your wretched family.
Selkina, goddess. It is a pleasure to see you again. But you see, I had rightful claim on her before you did.
A rightful claim, you say? Vanna, darling, come take my hand.
I grab her hand as quickly as I can and hold it tight.
Alright, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, or wait, 6.
Okay. You go for her hand, but immediately Greymore comes and blocks you off to the side. This having them basically side by side, staring each other down. Her face is reddened with anger.
You can't keep protecting what is rightfully mine, Selkina.
I can protect her all I need. Greymore. She is my patron. She is my child. She is now a child of the moon. You have no authority over her anymore.
But she still is the last and final piece. Which means I guess I'll have to find someone else to take her spot.
You see his eyes slowly go towards Selkina, and Selkina basically giving him daggers back. And behind you, you hear a scared voice for a moment. Thyana, are you alright, sweetheart? Sister?
Yana?
Oh my god, please come here.
I run to Fiona.
She's gonna give you a big hug and is holding you tight as she starts crying and sobbing, goes, "Oh, my little sister, my little sister."
What an idiot you are. Really?
You watch as the form in front of you that you have just allowed to embrace you and hold you turns into a woman with long white hair and golden eyes as she smiles wickedly down at you.
Really? To think that someone like you is the last piece we need. Master, what should I do with her?
You can make a strength saving throw.
Alright. 14.
Okay. You struggle against this being next to you, and you are able to get out from her reach as Silkina puts her arm out for you again to go to her. But you see that Fay're next to you goes forward towards this woman who is embracing you, and you see her start to change and swirl as she turns into what looks to be almost a human-like form in front of you, with raven, dark black hair, a darker complexion, bright red eyes, and she is holding up what looks to be a very large-looking blade against this woman. Then, I need you to hold your breath. And I want you, on the count of 10, to close your eyes and then open them. Do you understand? Okay. I need you to make a D20, please.
13.
Alright, so you close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, and you start hearing the clattering of what sounds like blade against metal and cawing and yelling between the two girls that were behind you. And the low chuckle.
Balthazar. I'll come get you soon enough, you stupid girl.
And on the count of 10, you open your eyes and you see Fay're right next to you on your pillow, staring down at you. Her eyes slightly red. Instead, they're normal black. You receive 2 points of damage. My goodness.
Wow, holy shit! Oh my god, that was something else. Wow.
Gonna wait for
yeah,
that
I
one.
knew it! Oh, I just had a feeling that he was like the pride dude.
Somnia.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Let me get a few things set up here. There we go. I was like, too much sound. You closed your eyes. Sink in to the bed and feel the sheets for a moment and Somnia, darling, get up. You have to get ready. The celebration's going to be happening soon. Come on. Up and at 'em. Garen, get down from the hallway. Come here. You watch as a very familiar motherly-like figure is shaking you awake. Garen is at the door, arms crossed, leaning against it as he normally does. Darling, get dressed, come down. I'm going to tell you everything. Are you going to do what she says?
Yes.
Okay. You get dressed in your gown for the day, go downstairs to the grand opening area, and kind of walk in and look around. And there's people that you kind of see familiar that are kind of doing their daily chores in the area. And you see one girl in particular pause and look at you. I need you to roll a perception, please.
24.
Okay. You would definitely recognize this person. They have been around you since you were a child. It is Vidya Cornell. You would know her. She lived in a lot of locations that you would always kind of be. But you see that she's kind of has a more vacant look. While everyone else is busy around you getting things done, she is frozen in time, it seems like, in the middle of a very scared pose looking at the very front of this opening. And looking around, it's not only her that's frozen in time, there's some other Templar people who are also frozen in the area, staring at the opening, and you just hear the sound of metal as it's hitting different things, getting closer and closer before you hear a nice scrape against the ground. Somnia, you need to run. Do you understand? Somnia, look at me. You need to run and not look back. You need to keep yourself safe. Go with the head, Richter. Go. Roll another perception.
22.
Okay. So, as you look around, it's like there's certain bits that are colliding from your memory. A moment of peace, along with a moment of chaos, colliding with one another. Before you start seeing those masked figures with the long noses and the green energy around them. Before you hear another low voice. Are you really going to be running like that, lass? Come on, don't you want to play a little game? And you watch as that towering gentleman from before, glaive in hand, comes forward as you're tripping upstairs, your feet getting caught in your dress as you are trying to escape, as different yells and screams around you start happening. But then you hear something going, "It's her fault. Kill her. It's her fault. Leave us alone. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her." You hear a stillness in the air. A dark creature looming over the gentleman who's looming over you.
Shall I kill her? Or shall I kill him? What should I do?
You look at both for a moment. Shall I kill Shall he kill me or the thing that's trying to kill me? Do I choose or do I run? Please make a choice.
I'm gonna run.
Okay. Please roll a dexterity.
No, I don't think. Save or regular?
Regular.
Oh, save.
This one's regular.
17.
Okay. As you struggle, you hear a rip as the dress you are wearing is ripped by the glaive that has pierced it as you bolt up the stairs. You see a familiar face of the rector going through a passage as you just start running and running and running, but it feels like you're almost going backwards, like you can't get away. The man comes closer and closer and closer before hitting you, and you are bashed up against the wall, the glaive at your neck. His masked face staring at you. I need you to make a perception.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You see on his face, not the mask that you recall. This one's different. And I'm about to send it to you. A singular eye peeking through, staring at you. Love, long live the king. Need you to make a dex save, please.
15.
Okay. The blade is caught, not by you, but by the arm of Garen, panting on the side, holding it in place, blocking it. You see blood trickling down his arm as he looks at you. I told you to run. You need to go now. And as he pushes this man off of you and him, the blade almost cutting through half of his arm. Somnia, go. Don't make me say it again. Do you run or do you stay?
Fuck. Oh probably. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm gonna just roll a dice for it because I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, tell me. Even, do I run or do I stay?
Even?
Yeah, if I roll an even number, do I run or do I stay?
You stay.
Okay.
You don't move. And you see his eyes turn from blue to gold in anger.
Mistress, please. You have to run. You have
To run. Somnia, you have to run. Leave me behind. I'm not worth it. What do you command of your bodyguard?
Command?
What do you command of your bodyguard to do?
To run with me? Come with me.
You see him look at you. I'll be right behind you, love. Just go. I promise I'll be right behind you if you give me the okay to do what I need to do.
Okay.
Gonna have you make another dex as he is going to do something and you are running.
Mm-hmm. Another fucking 15.
Okay. You run and you start hearing screams behind you, but not of the people who were screaming before. This time, others. Lower toned in voice, the screams. And you hear crunching and smacks, a body hitting a wall as you pass it. Then it goes quiet as you get to the passageway and slowly go down. But then you hear footsteps. And the scraping of something against the walls.
You really are an interesting character. Aren't you, sweetheart, little Somnia? Interesting.
You look from where this creature is coming to behind you as you see a very tall woman. White hair. You know her very well. Well, the few times you have.
Somnia. Darling, did you really think it was that easy to tame someone of that brutality? They always go back to the first nature in the first place. You should know this. Come on, girl. Don't be stupid. The moment you're gone, and believe me, I'm aiming to make sure you're gone, I'll have him alter myself. Oh, glorious. Do you know what we could do with someone like him? Just think. Once you're gone, so many other people will be able to get what they want. I believe you have a brother who might be needing that as well. Oh, that's right. He's the one that hired them and killed all of those people just to get to you. Oh my goodness. Their death is on your hands, darling. Now, if you just disappear, which we know you're not going to do, but if you did disappear, there's so many people that could be saved. Oh, goodness. But then again, are you even willing? Do you think that if you still live, they all have the possibility of living? That he has the possibility of still living? Oh, if you die, they could all be free. Don't you think that's a lovely idea? Somnia, little gal. Who are you really going to save if you're still alive? You could save so many more if you were just gone from the picture. That would be just quite lovely, don't you think? Alive. Gone from All the ages, the history books wiped clean. After all, no one ever knows about you. Do they? Well, no one of importance other than myself and a few others. I do wish you would just go and break it, because it's just going to be that much more delectable. Oof. Besides, I'm having enough trouble. I don't need to play cat and mouse with you anymore. I let you go the first time because I thought it was a cute little thing for me to do. Besides, I didn't want to upset Garen. You don't even know his real name, do you? If you did, you might actually be able to do more with him than you currently can. Oh, Somnia. What are we going to do with you?
You watch her come up to you and lift your chin up. The gold finger jewelry she has kind of nicking you in the way. So what do you have to say, little girl? Nothing? Oh, all right. Your silence is enough for me. So then, should we just... You see her grab you on your shoulders and turn you around. Let him eventually eat you.
Is that what you want? Maybe that is the best way to go. You know, after every single pact, once they die, they take what was rightfully theirs. But you don't know what was the one to actually form it, what they gave up. I do. Do you want to know, Somnia? Do you want to know what she gave up so you could have him?
No.
Oh, I think you do.
She takes her hands and she slides them down your front, so she's kind of like caressing you, but also kind of like getting you in like a small little hug. Her hand lightly on the center of your chest.
She gave up herself, her soul. Young mother has until your day of crowning before she's gone. And he gets to eat it. Even if you command him not to, he's going to, because that was what was chosen. You get to live with the fact that Mummy Dearest gave up everything so you could have everything she did. So funny. But there is something you could do. If only you had more power. You already are so weak. What did my master say? Kat kennes Gud frihet, waarheid, schoonheid, liefde. For the Zen. Oh. If you could stop it, would you? And what would you give to stop it? What's more important? That Is the question one or the other? Lifte, or someone who has Ferguson?
You hear the scraping of everything against the walls.
Mistress.
Somnia. And then you wake up. Somnia's in the corner, curled up in a ball. Garen's across the way, legs up, book over his eyes, arms crossed, but you know he's not asleep. Another nightmare.
Yes.
You alright?
No.
Takes the book off of his eyes and slowly looks over at you. What happened?
Is it true?
What?
I saw something, or was told something, told of the process and the pact and what had to be given for it.
What do you think happened, Somnia? You know that these pacts aren't an easy wager. What were you told?
It's about my mother.
What about your mother?
When the day comes, for me, my crowning day, is that going to be it for her?
Roll a insight.
Oh, hang on, I gotta re-roll that. It's cocked on my computer. What is my insight? $24.
You're telling the truth. And he knows that, but he's not saying yes or no. But the look in his face, he will be killing your mother on your crowning day. That was the wager. That was the pact.
I see.
It's unbreakable now. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
She doesn't say anything.
Yeah. That's okay. That leaves us. With our final person with a natural one.
This you did this on purpose. You definitely left me to last. On purpose.
Yeah. You got a natural 1.
A support rabbit here.
I wish I had enough time to go through all you guys' comments, but I have no time.
They're hilarious. Just
I
go
will-
back through them.
I will after I'm done, but oh my god. Okay. Come down from that high real quick. Let's get some ambiance.
Go into another one where you absolutely decimate me.
You know, getting some ocean waves going because that's where your town is. It's really nice and ocean wavy. Hell yeah. I also need to get your slides up so I have them for reference if I use names.
I have to go back into my backstory to make sure I remember some names. Okay, let's go. I'm preparing myself. I'm definitely not emotionally prepared. This is fine.
All right. Let's get okay. As you go into your slumber and let out a breath, you feel the mist of ocean air as it hits your face. And you take a moment and you just breathe it in. Kark here, what are you looking at? You look out at the ocean waves and across from it the Badlands from where you live, and you see Alyssa, arms behind her back as she's peeking around the corner looking at you. You know what I hope we do? Once we're done with our training. I want to go someplace with you. I want to take you to where I was born.
Oh, yeah?
I want to take you to Wintry. You know, it's... I mean, it's not much. There's really not much left from where I'm from. It was torn to shreds. Just ruins now. Unfortunately.
I'm sure it'll still be beautiful.
It is gorgeous. I wish I could show you my family, though. But unfortunately, that's not an option anymore. Because I don't know if they're still alive. You watch as her face slowly becomes saddened.
I feel much about the same for mine.
You see her face slowly become a little bit more sadder. Her expression dropping. Kark here? I feel funny. I think I need to lie down. You kind of get up and help her back towards the temple. You see a few people that you know, of course, out front, going back and forth, sparring, and she tumbles a little bit, and you catch her, and she's weaker, sicker. And you watch as she coughs. And as she's coughing, she puts her hand to her mouth and pulls her hand away and opens her palm before shutting it quickly, holding it to her chest. I think I just need to lie down. I just need to lie down. And for a moment, as you're helping her, she starts to fade through your fingers and she disappears. And you look down at your hands. But as you look down at your hand, you just see some blood in the middle of your palm. as if you were the one that actually coughed up the blood, not her. You start hearing whispers around you. The triplets. Do you think it's the triplets? It could possibly be the triplets. It could be any one of them. There's 3 of them. It could be any one of them. They were all born on the same day. It's possible. Who knows? And you shrink away a little bit, concerned, before you hear a familiar voice to the side of you. What do you mean you're gonna leave? Karakir, what do you mean?
Well, I'm leaving. It's kind of simple.
It's not simple. Mom's dead. Dad's... Everyone's gone. And you're leaving me? To take care of him? You're running is what you're doing.
That's the job.
I don't care. You're still abandoning us.
Putting you in danger.
Why do you automatically think it's you? It could be me, or it could be Kuli.
The 3 of us have had so much bad luck that it is not a coincidence.
This is ridiculous.
I suspect that it's me.
We don't know which one of us it is. You just assume it's you because everyone said it. People kept saying, Mom even said it, but I doubt it's you. I doubt it's any one of us. There has to be someone else. They can't keep hunting you down and then trying to use us to get to you.
All 3 of us are dead.
Rather be dead together than not together at all. I
promised my mother that I would protect you both.
Karakir, Seraphina's just angry. I understand, okay? You, he jabs her on the side. Karakir is doing what they think is right. I think it's right too.
And it's not like we'll never see each other again.
Still don't trust it. Your sister turns around, storms off. Your brother stands there. I'm sorry, I'll go talk to her. Turns around. You clutch your bag in your hand, put it over your shoulder, and leave. That was the last conversation you had with them. And as your mind starts to shift and change, you hear a familiar voice come up behind you once again. Well, well, well. Look who it is. I'm guessing this is goodbye, right? She cocks a gun.
Yes, it is.
You know I can't let you go.
Do we really have to do this?
Yes, we do, Karakir. You and your family has caused
Things that exist.
The Visar family want you dead. And I have to do what they say. I will always
I know.
do what they say. You hear a loud bang.
You grow into quite a laptop.
Fuck you, Karakir. You hear a loud bang as you see a bullet turn and come towards your head before it stopped in the middle of its way getting to you by a man as he takes it and looks at it and tosses it away.
Really are self-preserving little twit, aren't you? Running away from your family. Running away from your friends. Run, run, run as fast as you can. We'll catch you, Karakir. We really can.
Let me see.
You see another creature kind of form next to you.
Well. Interesting. I think you could probably use an extra boost, don't you think so? Violet Pat.
I think I'm doing quite fine on my own.
No. I don't think you are. I just think you are. You're losing her. The one that he was not under isn't the same one she is under. She will eventually die from her time. It's different, very different.
To myself, trying to find the answer.
Wouldn't knowledge help you with that? I believe you are the smartest of them all. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I doubt that.
Would you like to see
Yes,
what
I
will
think you are.
happen when you fail? I can show you.
Feeling you will show me regardless of what I say.
Of course I will.
You feel a hand come up behind you and catch you by the eye sockets, pulling you back. And you feel pain run through your eyes. I need you to make a dex save, please.
I'm so glad dexterity is a good thing for monks. 22.
Okay. You're able to do it in a way that you are still going with it, but it's not giving you any damage. But you are being pulled back in a very odd way. And as you're being pulled, you actually get pulled into what seems like water, as water starts to fill your lungs, but you can breathe. And you look around and you feel yourself kind of become a little bit weightless, as a very dark entity is lazing with the current kind of around you.
I can easily show you. Just look through my eye to see the possibility.
Do you look into their eye?
Yes.
Okay. You look into their eye. They have one gold, one sapphire blue. You watch as the eye almost seems to take all of your vision. Your whole vision becomes blue entirely, as it's like you're looking through blue tinted glasses. as you start looking around. And you watch as you come running into the room where she lies, potion in hand. But you watch as you drop it, your hand letting it go as it hits the floor, as you stare at her lifeless body across from you. Her chest carved open, her heart visible and non-beating. Someone filleted her in her sleep.
You will go through all that trouble to get that Fay're, and this is how she's gonna end up, regardless of what you do, Karkir. But if you had the knowledge to get it to her sooner, you wouldn't be such a slowpoke to her this time. If only you had the knowledge, which we could definitely give you for a price.
What would be the price?
A life for a life. We require a girl that's under your care. Deliver her to us. Give us Fay're Rudenberg, and she will survive. Or we'll kill her ourselves.
I think I
Say that again?
said no. I don't think I will give you Fay're.
Oh, bad! Bad choice! Bad choice, Karkir.
You really are.
Quite a stupid one.
Aren't you?
Perhaps. I think Alyssa would understand.
I'll give you a time limit then. You have a month to gather what you need before we kill her.
And nothing, darling.
Fine.
Will stop us.
Unless you give.
Fay're Rudenberg.
To us.
You watch as your blue-tinted world starts to shift and you are thrust back into the ocean around you. And you slowly come up to the surface. The entity gone from around you. You rolled a nat 1. You have two
Yeah, I did.
choices. Save your wife or turn in Fay're Rudenberg. Then you wake up. And we're done with dreams. Good morning, everyone. I'm a demon.
Yeah, the voice changing kind of implied that. Thanks.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting because I can't hear the voice changing. I just have to hit the buttons. So in the video, then I'll be able to hear it.
Kai.
Hi.
Kai.
Oh, Kai.
Kai. Yeah. Hi.
So,
Hi. Hello.
I'm just gonna say, if Kai tries to turn Thana in, I'm going to personally kill them.
You know what? I'll accept that.
Thank you.
okay, hang on. I gotta see what you guys were fucking talking
accept
about.
Oh, they're
Oh
so
my God.
entertaining. Yeah, I was cracking up reading the because okay, so while you guys were sending that, I had the chat open during mine, but I had to go to a different tab because I didn't want it to distract me while I was like in the zone, like in the character mind. So I was like, okay, we're going to a different tab. So I went back and I'm like reading it, and I'm dying.
But this is where we're gonna end this lovely night.
Of course it is.
Cause we went over time. So
By
hope
the way, after the dream character is like immediately sat up with their head in their
Yeah.
lap, just going, oh god,
mm-hmm.
oh god.
So I'm gonna stop the
panic.
recording now.